Hello, Mr. Heeb here. Today I'm going to talk to you about adding a combo in, which is just a new widget we can have in our Guizero. It's like a drop-down menu, kind of, in the middle of your program. I will show you real quick what it does. So I'm starting with a fresh, new program just because I wasn't too happy. It was getting long, and I hated that green color that was on my last one. I guess I could have just changed it, but anyway, we're just starting from something from scratch. I have the title being movies because I'm going to make this about movies, and the options that I'm going to choose from are: there's always a great Star Wars movie out. There is usually a Spider-Man movie. I could put Marvel movie, but those change. How about a Lego movie? There's typically a Lego movie out. And so now if I have those three things, here is our combo. So we got Star Wars, we can click on it, and it can change to whichever topic we want. That's great. But it doesn't really do anything. So let's make it do something. Let's make it print something out. We could add a text widget and put it in the app, and the text would be something like my favorite movie is, and then when we close it, we can add to this our combo name .value. Should we call this fave movie? And so fave movie, and then this fave movie is actually the combo, this widget. So if we just left it there, it would give us a big error. So what we need to do is fave movie .value. So let's take a look if this kind of does what we want. My favorite movie is Star Wars, but when I click here, it's not what we want. It's not changing. So what we need to do is we need to maybe make a push button where the push button is going to change what's happening. So my push button is going to be in my app. I'm going to say push to see movie sentence. Oh, and then we got to give it a command. What should our command be called? Execute. For lack of better creativity and thinking, but let's execute. I gotta spell that correct. So my definition, I just defined execute, and what's going to happen is we're going to have this text appear. So instead of it being down there, we're going to throw it up here. So every time we push this button, it's going to find the new value. This will kind of work. There's some things that I kind of think are bad about it. And one of the things is the push button. Oh, we need to say text. All right, now it's working. We can switch this. However, that's kind of annoying that it's not replacing anything. It's just adding a new text each time. And that's how this works, is it's just adding a new text, and it's, I don't know, it doesn't look too great. So there's something that I like to do when I get in a situation like this, is I create a blank text widget on the screen that you don't see. Let's call it, let's say, blank text. And I'll call this text widget app, and text equals just nothing. So when you run this, it's actually appearing here, but there's nothing, there's no text, there's nothing there. But what I can do is I can turn this blank text into whatever we want. So I'm just going to erase this first part here and then call the blank text dot value and say the new value is this. So now when oops, that's not what I wanted. This should be what I wanted. Oh, I got an extra parenthesis. Now, there we go. I think this should work. So now if I go to Spider-Man, push the button. My favorite movie is Spider-Man. But if it's Lego Movie now, I can push the button and it won't look like I'm indecisive. It looks like I'm choosing it.